I'm Amanda Talty, President and CEO of the Tourette Association of America, and we're here today to talk about Tourette syndrome. 1 in 100 school-aged children have Tourette syndrome or a tic disorder, and an alarming 50% are going undiagnosed. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Tourette Association have teamed up to create tools and information to support patients, families, and medical professionals. Joining me today is Eric McGowan from our Southern California chapter and Heather Ramsey from the Greater Carolinas Support Group. In addition to Eric and Heather, we are joined by John Bedell from Ohio and Ed Buckner from Arkansas to get a first-hand account of what it was like for them to grow up with Tourette syndrome in their communities.
My tics started when I was in first grade. I was diagnosed the summer after my fourth grade year when I was 11. It wasn't easy when I was young. My tics were constant and they were far more physically debilitating than they are now. I don't look at any of my schooling prior to high school with any sort of nostalgia because kids are mean and because of some of the teasing I endured. But I was able to get through those tough times with a strong support system at home and with resources from the TAA. The child neurologist who diagnosed me stressed the importance of being an informed consumer, as he called it, when it came to my Tourette's. Because if you're an informed consumer when it comes to your medical condition, you understand what's going on, and now you're in control. Knowledge is power, as they say.
When I was young, I knew something was going on, but they didn't diagnose me officially with Tourette syndrome. It was just the way I was, and I just learned to be that way and to live with it. It didn't stop me from pursuing my dreams of being a broadcast meteorologist. However, people just tended to accept me in high school back then for who I was and how I fidgeted and ticked and stuff like that. If I'd have had the resources in the 70s that you guys are providing now for young people, it would have been a lot better for me growing up to understand what this is and maybe even better how to deal with it. I had to learn the hard way.
What resources have you found most helpful in your role as a support group leader?
The toolkits have all of the information a family that's been newly diagnosed would need. It's also been very helpful for the medical community as well as schools and educators to understand what Tourette syndrome is because it is so misunderstood.
Even just the website with all of the links to resources, that's our starting point when families reach out to us.
Chelsea Tollner now joins us to share how we develop and distribute resources on a national level.
Thanks, Amanda. The Tourette Association CDC team assesses the ways in which we can better serve the Tourette syndrome community. Our extensive travels across the United States guide the development and distribution of tools and information that can provide education and raise awareness for the disorder. We're constantly evolving and adapting to the needs of our community. Back to you, Amanda.
Thanks for that information, Chelsea. This has been really fantastic. I really appreciate you both being here today. And thank you for watching. Visit us online at tourette.org.